Hello and welcome back to Frogboy X1 Gaming. I'm Andrew, and today we got to talk about that amazing state of play that we just saw today. Sorry I couldn't live stream that with you guys today. I really wanted to, but I have to work. I can't keep taking work off. YouTube does not pay that great. So, in order to but if you like this content and you want to see more of it, don't forget to like and subscribe. Even your subscription helps. I'm definitely grateful, and I appreciate everybody who does. But let's talk about this state of play. So, while I'm not going to sit and kick any of these games, I'm not going to kick them because they are games. People work hard on these to bring them out to entertain people like they do. They put their heart, their soul, everything into making these games. So I'm not going to kick these games. Not at all. Are any of them for me? No. And that's why I'm making this right now, because I don't understand. Like, I don't know who the heck the PlayStation 5 is for. I mean, I bought that thing, what's it been, almost 8 months now? I bought that thing 8 months ago, and very few games have actually been released on it that I would consider, yeah, man, that's made for me, like, like we've had Deathloop. Deathloop was great. Okay. When I first saw the things, I was like, man, I don't know about this game. I don't know about it. But it turned out to be a pretty freaking solid experience. Like, I do genuinely love Deathloop. Death Stranding remake or a remaster. Like, I genuinely love that game. But let's face it. A lot of the stuff they're showing and a lot of the stuff that Sony's been bringing out, I mean, not exactly like the thing that you really want to see. So I came home from work, I watched it. I could see all the comments from all the people, just like skip. I don't know if these are genuine PlayStation fans or if these are just people on there trying to spam the comments and be negative. But I mean, it looked like a lot of it looked like a lot of negativity, okay? And I don't want to go down that hole. Like, I'm not going to kick any of these games. I mean, that Star Ocean did look pretty cool. I've played a few of those before in the past. So, I mean, yeah, I'm genuinely interested in seeing what that has to offer when it releases next year. We also had, like Bug Snacks. We had the game at the end. I mean, it looked kind of interesting when they showed it off the first time, but oh yeah, I don't know. I mean, like Kena Bridge of Spirits, I thought that was going to be a great game. I had the same feeling for, Kena that I had for, gosh, I don't even remember the name of it, to tell you the truth. And the funny thing is I just watched that a little while ago. Oh my gosh, what was the name of that freaking game? King of Fighters. I wasn't too interested in that. Like, I have my 3 different fighting games that I stick to. Star Ocean looked great. That's cool that PlayStation's getting Death Door. Like, that's pretty cool. I mean, they should enjoy that. Bug Snacks is getting a free update. You got the what was that other thing they just showed with the Nights at Freddy or whatever? Is it Five Nights at Freddy? Is that what the... And then Bleeding Edge did so great on the Xbox, they decided they're going to be bringing their own version of Deathverse to the PlayStation. So right when I saw that game, that's kind of what I thought. I was like, oh man, that looks kind of like what Bleeding Edge was trying to do. I mean, I'm not saying that that's a bad game. I'm saying that why do they keep doing this? Why do they get everybody all pumped up with a state of play? And then they come out and they essentially show us games that I don't want to say anything mean. Like, I don't want to say anything mean about these games, because they have a meaning. They've been worked on by a creative team that really genuinely cares about their work and wants to see it go. And I don't want to sit here and talk bad about them. I don't want to talk bad about these games, because I don't want me holding a platform and people that watch my content to think that, oh my gosh, those are bad games. Like, I'm not saying that. I don't want you to feel like that when you watch my video and you see something. I am not bagging on these games. I am simply, maybe it's just all the disappointment that I was reading, while I was watching that. A lot of disappointed fans commenting, and I'm like, wow, man. And I understand the disappointment. I mean, you got Forza Horizon 5 launching within a week now. You've got Halo Infinite coming out next month for Xbox. And then you've got all those really amazing third-party games that are just kind of tucked in between that on the Xbox platform. And on the PlayStation, you basically got Call of Duty or Battlefield and whatever else. I mean Riders Republic, you've got a few things, to look forward to on PlayStation as well, but I mean, gosh, man, not having a Sony first party, it's not like they necessarily have to have a Sony first party at the end of the year. I mean, it's not, they haven't had one every single year, so I don't understand why that's the why that would be a thing. But I mean, like, it kind of sucks, I mean, like, we were expecting to get Forbidden West this year. We were expecting to get Gran Turismo this year. We were expecting to get God of War this year. Like, this does feel like a pretty big letdown for PlayStation fans that that were expecting to be able to have something. And it sucks, because I know that while I'm sitting here enjoying my Xbox, there's a lot of PlayStation guys out there this year that are going to be that are going to have, not the best of the not the best gaming experience of the year. I mean, like, let's face it, if you're a PlayStation fan, your bread and butter is single player first party game or single player story driven games, man. Like, that's why I play the PlayStation, is because I love and appreciate those games. So if you are a PlayStation guy, yeah, dude, this kind of stings, man. Everything that's coming out is basically multiplayer at the end of this year. That really does suck, and it's gotten to a point where there's just so much negativity out there right now for Xbox because of that. Like, I think Microsoft was smart and kind of just letting it build up all year, like I do. I mean, I wasn't really missing out on much. I mean, I did have PlayStation to play what they had out, but I mean, at the end of the day, yeah, this is disappointing for a lot of PlayStation fans that were, because not even, I mean, how many of these games are launching this year around Christmas time? To be completely honest, I saw a lot of 2022. So if you're really, I mean, this was their chance to, like, I feel like this was their chance if they're like, hey man, we got something cooking for the end of the year, to show it now. But as far as I could see, a lot of that stuff is coming out next year. I think there was one that might be launching. I think there was one that I saw, but everything else was launching next year, guys. Like I said, I'm not here to kick the developers or the games. I'm here to question Sony. Like, hey man, what are you guys doing, man? Like, why bring out this state of play to talk about games that are coming in 2022? I mean, like, what's really going on? Like, I mean, yeah. Xbox has got a lot of hype going into the holiday. You got Forza Horizon 5 and you got Halo Infinite. That's a lot of hype for Xbox. Like, I get it, but I mean, if you're coming out, Sony, with this kind of a state of play to try to hype the player base on the PlayStation 5, like, that's freaking, I kind of feel like that's a slap in the face, man. I kind of feel like people on the Sony side are begging for Sony to drop something this Christmas that they can be like excited about, man. I mean, let's face it, the Call of Duty demo was not finished. That was not that great. The Battlefield beta, that was not that great either. Riders Republic beta on the PlayStation 5 and the trial week that I just played on the PlayStation 5 for a little while too, that's definitely in a much better spot. Much better spot. I do recommend, if you're a PlayStation guy, go ahead and pick that up. It is definitely in a much better spot. I'm not seeing the screen tearing. I'm not seeing the super highly blurry visuals. I mean, there's more density. Definitely, if you want a fun game that is going to remind you of like an SSX Tricky, but with mountain bikes and, you know, all kinds of different things to do. Yeah, that's a pretty fun game. Like, go ahead and pick that up. Like, that one seemed like it was in a pretty good place to be able to launch at. When it comes to, you know, the two biggest hitters of the year coming out, like Call of Duty and Battlefield, like, I don't know what to tell you, man. Like, I don't know if those games are going to launch in a good place. I mean, we just barely got done with the Battlefield and the Call of Duty betas, and they launch in like 2 weeks. One of them launches in next week, and the other one launches the week after that. So I don't know what to tell you. I mean, that's two games that could potentially not be that great when they launch. So I'm done with the Sony thing. I'm done with the Sony bashing. I'm not even bashing Sony. Like, I'm trying to understand what they're doing, because it doesn't look like they're trying to market PlayStation 5 to me or people in my age category. It looks like they're trying to market PlayStation 5 to little kids. So especially for the holidays. I mean, me as a parent, I'm not going to go spend $500 on a PlayStation to let my kid play Bug Snacks. I'm going to go buy them an Xbox Series S with a Game Pass subscription and let them play 100 of games. If that's the market that we're going for, Sony, like, ooh, boy, I don't know, man. Me as a parent, being smart, I would probably get my kid the Xbox with the Game Pass subscription. So take it for what you will. This is not me bashing Sony or bashing the state of play. This is me just kind of asking, like, hey, dude, what's going on, man? Like, really, I want to understand, because I was kind of hyped for this thing too. And yeah, I mean, like, I'm kind of let down, because while those games might be great, I don't think I mean, maybe I would try them, but I don't know. Like, Death's Door's great. Definitely grab that one. I think that's the one that's launching this year, actually. So definitely pick that up. That one's pretty fun. It was $20, so definitely pre-order that and pick that up. That'll be fun. But other than that, yeah, I'm out. You guys have a good day. If you like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.